The reason when I'm not in person with you guys, I tend to go over. So I have a little bit of space. I'm going to start moving out side to side. I'm going to take my shoulders. I start up top and I want to right my posture. And I'm going to start up top with my posture. Because a lot of what we do is that forward motion. We want to kind of push it back and down, open up. Start stretching out around the neckline, righting our posture, no forward motion, big dramatic circles back and down. You can stretch the neck out a bit too at this point. Good, and I'm gonna keep the legs going. Yes, they're moving just to kind of pick up the heart rate as well as getting the blood flowing through them. I'm gonna start moving the arms to up. So my arms start picking it up, and my goal here is to go straight up, not over, but straight up. Good, so as I do this, getting that stretch to the back, getting that movement through the arms, moving out the shoulders. Good breathing. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna do one arm over, one arm over. So one arm is going over. My goal here is to get this like really nice line when I do that lean down. I know I'm slowing it down just so you can see, because I want to feel that stretch all the way from like my shoulder, my rib cage, all the way to my hip. So make sure you're breathing, that really big reach, nice stretch out all the way down to the hip. Good, so I'm gonna tighten up in the core and I'm gonna start lifting up the knees. So as I lift the knees up, I'm starting to loosen up the hip flexors. You could do a few different styles. You can hug them in and take your time a little bit more with each one. The goal is to just kind of bring it in tight each time. Continue to breathe, move out the hip flexors, get that body warm. We'll do 4 more in 4, 3, 2, and 1. My feet are about hip width apart, my chest is up. When in doubt, feet a little wider, toes are pointing forward, body weight pushes down through that heel, and again, that chest stays up. I start to sink down into my squat. As I sink into my squat, my focus isn't so much on my leg strength at first, but kind of getting that motion of that bend. I'm starting to, when I tip my hip forward in that squat, I get that stretch through the backside. So stretch out, loosen up the glutes, loosen up that low back. Feel the legs warming up. Good breathing. And I'll do 3, 2, and 1. From here, you can do your modified jack or regular jumping jack. We go for 10, and in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna keep a wide step. I'm gonna kick it on back. My arms are doing this row motion. With the arms, as I pull back, I wanna get that, stretch the chest. I wanna warm up that upper back. With the legs, we stretch that quad. We warm up the hamstring. And breathe. So this weekend, we were working with our 5-year-old, my husband was, with the wiffle ball and the big plastic bat. And I was tight. She was getting discouraged. She's having a hard time hitting it as he's pitching it to her. And I threw out the pie in the sky idea. I was like, if you hit this ball over the fence, we're all getting ice cream. And she's so excited. Well, within 3 pitches, the kid went from not knowing how to hit a ball to crushing it to like the neighbor's house over the yard. And we have no idea how that happened because she was not even close again. But then we had to stop everything and my husband had to go to the store and get ice cream and ice cream cones. So we made good on our promise, but I have no idea how she did it. Abs tight, give me a kick out. I am going to be very careful in the future with whatever I promise that kid. She is goal oriented. So during our kick outs, we're getting that stretch to the back of the leg, core keeping tight. From here, my feet are about hip width apart, my chest stays up. I'm in a squat. I'm gonna start popping up onto my toes. If you do not feel comfortable with the balance of this, hold on to a chair, a countertop. And as you can probably see, I do have a chair today. So we're using dumbbells, a mat, and a chair. You don't have to grab right now. Let's get through the warm up and stretch, and then I will make time to grab stuff. I have one more. And good, back to that modified jack or regular jumping jack for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hip flexor time. We're going for range of motion. Hands right where you need them for balance. Lift that leg up, circle it out. Good breathing. Get that stretch. I have one more. I change the direction of that circle. I start the leg wide and I bring it back in. And I have one more. I'm going to swing kicks. My abs are tight and my hands are going to be out kind of for a marker of where to kick towards, also for balance. My legs start kind of mellow. I'm not kicking up super high. My kicks will get higher. Continue to breathe. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm doing my stretch for my back. Put my hands on my hips and I draw a circle with that. So give me a circle. Take your time. No rush here. Switch direction of the circle. Awesome. So I'm going to do a couple staggered stretches. I'm going to work the back of the leg, primarily hamstring, and also your calf. So I'm going to go ahead. My hands are on my supportive leg, or I could reach down, pop that toe, reach on down, get that stretch to the back of the leg. Continue to breathe. And slow to up. Go ahead and switch legs out. Hands can go supportive leg, you can reach on down. Straight leg, pop that toe, reach on down. Continue to breathe. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm coming up. I'm going to take a step forward, and then I go back leg or back hip flexor. I'm going to drive forward. I'm going to get that stretch through the back of the leg. So that front knee pushes forward, bent. The back hip flexor drives forward. The arm that's back, that same side arm can come up. Get that stretch up through the hip flexor, towards the abs. Get that stretch, fill it. Continue to breathe. And good. I'm going to switch sides. Take a big step forward. I bend that front knee, drive it forward. Drive that hip flexor forward. I'm going to lift up my arm. Arm is an option. You don't have to do it. Continue to breathe. Awesome. Okay, so now the equipment you need, if you haven't grabbed it yet, you're going to need a chair. You're going to need dumbbells and a mat. Water always. Those are the things we will be using today, okay? So we're gonna do a little circuit with the chair. If you need to grab it, go ahead and grab it. I'll try talking for a little bit. We're gonna do a little circuit with the chair, and I kind of want to keep the speed and pace going so that our heart rate gets up. So we will choose a little circuit. We will start off with our squat jumps coming out of the chair, which never have to jump. You can just substitute it out for a squat. Then I'm gonna go ahead to a possible, this isn't necessary, but a possible single leg squat using the chair coming up and down. Okay, then I'm gonna go back to doing, then we're gonna go to doing like a double tap. So I'm gonna stay low for 2 and then come up. And then I will do the other leg. And we're gonna go fast, but I'm gonna call it out. It's not gonna be a problem. So we start off with the chair. I'm gonna just pull it out a little bit more so you see me on it. And we're not getting cozy on the chair, okay? So that means I'm on like the tip of the chair. I'm not relaxing back. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start the squat jump, or you could just do the stand. So I'm gonna show modification. I'm just gonna lift. Now with the lift, if you want to, you could do the thing I'm gonna do with the jump. I'm gonna do a knee lift to engage the abs. So knees up, pop, jump. Knees up, pop, jump. So again, if you don't wanna jump, that's fine, but try to add in the knee lift. Okay, so join me if you can. We have 20, let's go. 20, 19, swing those arms back, get high. 18, come on, breathe. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now I'm gonna move quickly to doing a single leg. And again, you could do 2 legs, that's fine. Hands are over here for balance. I'll start with my right leg. I'm gonna lift the left leg up, and I'm gonna come up and then back down. I'm gonna just do 10 of these ones, okay? Ready, let's go. 10, 9, 8, breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg down, we're doing the double tap. So I don't get comfortable, chest stays up. I go 1, 2, up, 1, 2, up. Tap, tap, good. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. My hands are out in front of me. The goal here is to just get that butt low. Get that butt low to the seat. If you can't do the double tap, I know it keeps you down there for quite a while. That's okay, just do a normal squat. Basically, if you need to modify doing this way, you're just getting a ton of squats. And I apologize for that. So you can take away the chair and add in something else like a plie. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Switching legs. I'm going left leg. My hands need to be out for balance. And I'm gonna try my best. And it's harder of balance for me with this one. If I need to put the foot down, I will. We go 10, 9, 8, 7, good job. 6, and again, 2 feet are fine. If you're sick of the chair at this point, just stand up and do plie. That means toes out a little wide, a wide squat down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and we jump with 20 to end it. Get ready. Remember that knee up one? Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, get up, 8, come on, 7, breathe, 6, 5, almost, 4, close, 3, 2, and last 1. Awesome series, I like that. Okay, breathe, grab yourself a little sip of water, come back with your dumbbells. So I have a chair. We're going to use the chair for a little bit of these exercises as an option. When I use the chair, it's actually probably going to make it a little bit easier in some aspects for parts of my core. So like the stabilization of the legs won't be there, but it will be easier for the back. So the chair is really good for if you have some back issues. So the first one I'm going to do is a back fly. If you want to use the chair, make sure that back is straight. I don't want to see me overarching through the back. You just want to keep that back straight, and you could do your back fly with the chair. If not, no chair. We go into a squat, hands here, open wide, and we're going 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, breathe, 15, 14, keeping that back straight. Good breathing, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now on that drop down, I wanna halt it for like that half second in the air. So I'm gonna come up, halt, and then slow release. And that is just so that gravity doesn't get the credit, and my muscles kind of fight that drop, how fast it wants to go. I'm going 5, 4, 3, and because we are doing lots of reps, you may wanna sit, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, I have an option. If you have light weights, you're working with them like I am, you can double up the weight to the hand as long as you have an okay grip. If you have good enough grip, that's fine. If not, go one weight, okay? So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna show a row to a row hold and then a tricep press. You have an option here to put the knee here and kind of either do hand down or if you wanna go hand up, and we're gonna go row to row, hold, push. So you have options. You can use the chair, you don't have to use the chair. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 2 weights, see how far I can go with that, and then I'll switch out. Row, row up, extend, 10, 9, good breathing, core tight, oops, missed that one, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and again it's row to row extend, 2, and that's 1. Good. Okay. Coming up, I'm going to go ahead now and move to lateral raise. So 1 weight each hand, shoulders back and down. We're going to try and hit 20. Up and down. Now, if you need a little bit of help, bend the elbows, don't bend at the wrist, and don't come up quite as high or go no weight at all. Okay, so let's try and hit 20. Core tight. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, almost, 10, 9, 8, I'm trying to keep my arms straight, I'm trying to keep tight through the core. Do your best at these things. If you need to put a little bend in the elbow, that's okay, do the best you can. Finish it up for 5, almost, 4, come on, 3, I know we're going lots of reps, 2, and that's 1, great. I'm gonna go to the other side. Again, you can use the chair if you want to and do that row up to a row extension, or you can go into a lunge and use your own body for stability. Up to you, and we hit it. Row, row extend, 10. Row, row extend, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good job, good job. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Good, good stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the chair, possibly. And you're gonna maybe want your mat for this one too, okay? So if you wanna grab your mat, you can. If you are going to do a push-up using the chair, I'm gonna have my fingers wide on the outside of the chair. I'm gonna walk it out and go push up to lift. Now you have options. You can do a wall push-up, you can pull your mat and do a push-up from the mat. And again, if you have like a wrist problem, I would recommend probably doing wall or doing from the knees on the mat. Now, this is a big if. If you wanna make this sucker really hard, you can go ahead and make it an inclined push-up, okay? So it's up to you, incline push-up, whatever, okay? Getting ready, we're gonna have 10 push-ups, core tight, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, almost, 4. If you, whatever push-up you are in, keeping the core tight and remaining in that plank is important so we get to work our abs during it, okay? In 4, 3, almost, 2, and finish with 1. Good, coming up. If you were like me and it's a lot on the wrist, you're just gonna go ahead and big circles one way, big circles the other way, up, down, side to side, stretch it on out. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dumbbells again, shoulders back and down. I'm hitting 20 on the bicep, and you could do alternating bicep curl, you could go normal bicep curl, or you can join me with doing my bicep cycle. And I'm gonna hold it with palm up for the first 10, and then I'm gonna switch the way I hold the grip and go into holding it like a hammer, and I'll do the hammer curl for the following 10. So my goal here to make it hard, so I wanna lock up my core, so no wiggling at the hips. I'm gonna lift up that arm almost to the height of the shoulder, and then I'm gonna pull it back in. Let's go. 10, whew, I just started counting. 9, yes, I'm sorry. 8, good job. 7, good breathing. 6, tight core, do not move those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna hold it like a hammer and finish up 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost, 17, 18, close, 19, stay strong, finish strong, and 20. Fantastic job. Okay, so now we have options. I'm going to a tricep dip, and I am going to use my chair. That is a lot of pressure on the shoulders and the elbow. I'm sorry, the shoulders and the wrist joint. So you have options to either hold a lunge or a squat, pop those elbows up, push back. If your back's tired, hold upright. You want to go dead weight and straight arms back. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a tricep dip for 10. Fingers facing forward. The closer my feet are and the more foot that's on the ground, the closer it is to the chair. It's going to be easier. The farther I kick it out, the harder it will be. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, good job. 7, 6, 5, 4, almost, 3, 2, and last one. And I'm going to stretch out my wrists after that one. I'm going to do big circles one way, big circles the other way. You can either sit on your chair or stand. I will stand. Okay, so now this is an if. If you are not out of breath, you can move on to this one. If you are out of breath, you're gonna go either no weight at all, or you can do a lift like I'm showing here. It's like that robot arm with a bend. Okay, I'm gonna go overhead press. I'm gonna try and attempt to do 20, okay? So do as many as you can with the weight, set down the weight when you need to. Okay, so I'm gonna start low, just so I get full range. My knees are soft, my abs are tight. I'm up all the way straight and back down. 20, 19, 18, 17, breathe. 16, 15, 14, 13. Good job, almost. 10, 9, feel those shoulders. They're fatiguing, that's what we want. We want to be tired at the end. Good breathing, good breathing. 5 more, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, good job, good job. Okay, so I'm done with the upper body that I want to do from here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my mat. I am gonna use my chair just for a few of these. So I'm gonna put the mat at the base of the chair. So we have a little circuit. We will keep it easy. We're gonna go toe lifts. We will do a crunch up and then a side plank and repeat and getting the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off. And I'm going to have my toe lift first. Now you have options on your toe lift. You don't have to use the chair. You can lay down. You can put the hands underneath that low back, high butt. You could do knees in, toes down. That's a good starting point. You can even alternate, okay? So that's an option. If you want a little bit of a challenge, this one's great with a partner because their feet don't move. And you need to be a little bit cautious with the chair because you can lift the chair, so you don't want to give it too much pressure, okay? So I'm just lightly holding here. My toes are down, and then I'm going to try and drive in my low abdomen so much so that I'm able to get that butt off the ground and toes in the air. We're doing okay? Okay, let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17. Awesome. So you're doing good. The goal is to kind of get straight up. I'm trying. Try to get those toes, get it up straight, tuck in those abs. Excellent job. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I got that last one, get it out of the way. Cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna do crunches for 20. I could simply just do tight abs release, tight abs release. I could go hands behind the ears, crunching up, lowering down for 20. I could do knees up, crunching. I could do toes up, crunching. This will be the hardest one, and then I'll show some other variations. So again, one of the harder ones would be don't cross your legs, have them offset a little bit, meaning they're not touching each other, and reach strong hands towards the toes, bobbing up for 20. That could be one. I can go here, going for 20. Go ahead and start now if you know what you're gonna do. If not, you can watch me for some ideas. We go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. I'm going to my side plank now. So you have options. You can use the mat for your side plank. You could be on your knees. So if I'm going to go on my knees, I want to be on mat, bottom leg on knee, top here, hold it here. Okay. You can use an incline. So I'm going to use the chair. If this is your chair is made of wood, you might want to put the padding of your mat right up there right now. Okay, so it's not going to be too hard on your forearm. So I want to go forearm, yes, but it's like not just your elbow. Sometimes we put too much pressure on the elbow, so make sure it's fist, forearm, and elbow. And I'm going to do something. I'm going to try to See how usually like my back leg's really my stabilizer? I'm gonna have this top leg be the stabilizer. I'm gonna lift my bottom leg. Hand can be up, hand can be hip, wherever you want it. So now my inner thigh has to work to stabilize, as well as my oblique and my arm. Hold it here, you're in a nice long line. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo-wee. Good. Okay, back to the ground. Toe lift, knee lift, whatever you want. And again, you could do knees up, or you could do a lift up for 20, 19, 18, come on, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Try to get that butt up in the air. My butt's not getting in the air as much anymore. I don't want to have to use my low back too much. And because of this point in pregnancy, it's becoming a little bit more about my back than my abs. So I'm just going to touch the sky and not necessarily get it up high. But if you can, do it. And one more. Fantastic. We're going to crunches. Remember, you can do a harder crunch than I am. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Come on. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I feel weird facing my back to you guys, so I will move my chair. You do not have to, you will be fine. Okay, so again, you could do your plank from the ground, or you could stay using the chair, okay? Plank from the ground can be on the knee. I'm gonna go fist form and the elbow. I'll do hand up. And again, I am gonna stabilize in the top leg and lift the bottom knee. Holding here for 20, 19, 18. Trying to keep a straight line. Whew. So that means a straight line. Try to keep that. Try to keep that. Good breathing. Working that inner thigh. Working the shoulder. Working that side oblique in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Awesome. We made it through that first round. Grab yourself a sip of water, stretch if you need to. Get rid of the mat, put the chair back to where you want it for legs. We are going back to legs. Give yourself some water, stretch if you need to, recover the breathing. Put the mat away for now. Or just set it off to the side. I'm gonna do a series again, and I'm gonna move fast like we did that last time, just so that we kind of get that heart rate up. We're doing the jump squats to begin. Then I'm gonna turn and do 10 lunges on the right leg, 10 lunges on the left leg. And I'm showing that foot going up just because my lunge will look like this. And what I wanna make sure is that when I bend down, my knee is like mid-foot. It's not bad form pushing over this line of the toe. You could have your hand on a wall for stabilization, or you could simply just do a floor lunge. Got it? Okay. So we're gonna go jumps, 20, 10 each side, jumps again for 20, and then we're gonna do 10 each side. And this time our lunge is different. If you're gonna do it from the floor, you're gonna go lunge to knee lift. If you're gonna do it from the chair, you're gonna go ahead and go lunge. And when we're down low, actually, you're gonna hold. And you're gonna go pop the knee back, lunge. And I'm not really coming up fully. I'm staying kind of low. So it's like a dip, hold, pop that knee. Or do 10 on each side. Then just to make it snazzy, we'll end it with the 20 pops up with the squat jumps. You don't like squat jump, normal lunge squats work. Whatever squat will do, you can use a chair or not. Okay? So let's go ahead. I talked through it, so now I just kind of want to go. So I want to get that heart rate. Chest up, get ready, knee pop, lift. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Come on, get high. Try your best. Good job. 10 more, 10 more. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Choose your lunge. I'll do right leg. Get set up, take your time. I won't count the first couple, and then I'm going to start counting. 10, 9, 8, good job. 7, good breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, and if this is uncomfortable at any point, please use the floor. Do not use the chair. 1 more. Good. Take your time, switch the legs up. I'm not going to count the first couple because I want you to get in the right position. Make sure your body's in a good position. And then when you feel comfortable in this lunge, yes, challenging, but still comfortable, not hurting anything. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good breathing. 5, 4, 3, almost, 2, and finish. Back to the 20 squats. I'm going to do a feet lift, jump it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, come on, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back to my lunges. I'll start the right leg. And I'm not going to count the first couple, so I want to make sure my lunge is in a good position, meaning that knee's not going too far forward. And then I'm going to come low. Hold it low. If you can, slide the knee. Dip it low, slide the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, lots of balance. 6, feel that glute. 5, it's working hard with the balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching the legs, take your time. I won't count the first few, just so you get good position, okay? Take your time. And again, I'm not going to count right away. Make sure your foot's in a good position. It's not uncomfortable. It could be challenging, but not uncomfortable. 10, 9, 8, and again, you can do this from the floor. 7, 6, good breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set of jumps. Hit it. 20, 19, get high. 18, come on. 17, finish strong. 16, pump those legs. Keep it going. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Recover your breathing, grab some water, stretch if you need to. We have like a little bit more legs to do, but I'm gonna add them more with the core stuff at the end when we're on a mat. So water, come back with your dumbbells. Again, you can do these from the chair. We're gonna do the same series. You can do this from the chair, you can do it while standing. Bend at the knee, strong through the back, okay? So the back should be straight with no arching, no bending, okay? And again, if your low back starts to hurt, it's a good idea just to take a seat, and because we're doing a lot of reps, and move into that back fly from the chair. Now, with the back fly, I will say you can start, yes, I know, but I'm gonna count 20, so you may not wanna start. With the back fly, when the arms are up, I always say kind of fight gravity, because gravity just wants it to drop back down. So we're gonna come in slow. So I kind of halt it, and then I lower it down, just so that my back has to engage and work, okay? So that being said, we get into position, our back is straight, my knees are bent, I'm tipped at the hip, abs are tight, core is tight, get ready, let's go. 20, slow in. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, breathe, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You could double up the weight, you could go to one weight, it's up to you. You can use your chair, or you can go ahead and just stay in a lunge, up to you. Getting ready, back straight. I'm gonna go row, row, extend. I'm gonna do one weight. Row, row, extend. Keep that going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. So know what side you just did. We'll get the other side in a second. I'm going to go ahead and pick up both weights, each hand. Now, last time we did a lateral raise. That's great, but let's just change it just a teeny bit. I'm going to go ahead, shoulders open, back and down. I'm going to have my hands down to the side, but like off the hip. I don't want it rested on the hip. I'm going to open up for a V up. That means my thumb is open a few degrees, and I'm going to lift it up, trace a V, back down to the side. Good, 20, 19. Your modifications on this one, if you did single arm up, it's gonna be a real challenge for the core. You could do that to give one arm a break, or you could put more of a bend in the elbow, not come up quite as high as the shoulder, or no weight at all. 14, 15, get that good V, nice beautiful V, trace it up. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, good job, almost there, breathe through it. Lock up that core, try not to extend through the back. Good job, good job. I'm gonna put a little bend in my knees so I'm not extending through my back. And in 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And that's 1. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to the other arm. You can use the chair to help you with the lean, or you can go ahead and go into a lunge. Okay, so the first one's a row. The next one is a row of hold and an extension up. So I'm going to go row, row and hold, extend. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, good breathing. 6, get that elbow, keep it close to the body, get it up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. I'm going to grab hold of my dumbbells. I'm moving back to biceps. Shoulders are back and down. I'm going to do biceps for 20. The first 10 I do with my palm up, and then I move to hammer. You don't have to do the cycle. You could simply just do up, down. Knees are soft. Do not shake the hips side to side. Core tight. Getting ready. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm turning it to that hammer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to set my weights down. I'm going to push up. You can use the wall. You can use the mat. You can use the chair. If you want to make it harder, go incline, feet on the chair, hands down. Okay? Core tight. This is a plank. Get ready. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, good. 6, come low as you feel comfortable. 5, core tight. 4, good breathing. 3, push through that chest. 2, and 1. Slowly up, shake out the wrists. I'm gonna grab my weights, okay? On this one, the hands go overhead. You never lift your hands overhead if you are out of breath. So if you need to take a longer time catching your breath, make sure your breathing is under control. Your heart rate is not too high. Shoulders are back and down. My knees are soft. I'm going overhead. You could always modify this for like a row instead. I'm going to do a trickier one than just the straight up. We're going to go ahead and go hands and darts. The back of the hand is facing forward. I'm going to twist it and lift it so now my palm is facing towards you. Okay? So twist and lift. 20, 19. See how my elbows stay about shoulder height on the low? And then I'm going to go wide out with the elbow and then straight up. These things kind of matter because I'm going to get more chest work in if I bring those elbows in tight. And I lost count, so we're going to put you at 10 more. Let's go. And 10, 9, breathe. 8, if you fatigued out, that's fine, take a break. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost, 2, and finish. 1, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so now I am going to do the tricep dip. You do not have to use the chair. Again, you can just do push straight back, come to a halt. The farther the feet are away from the chair, the harder it will be. The closer it is, the more foot on the ground, the easier it will be, okay? I'll do something in between. Getting ready, here I go. Elbows in back, press it up. 10, breathe. Now you can always lift a leg too. You can bring a leg up, right to left if you want. And 7, 6, 5, close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to pull the mat back out. I do need my dumbbells. Yeah, let's use dumbbells one more time. Pull the mat out, have it at the base of the chair. I'm going to try and move fast. Let's see how far we can get. So you have options. I'm going to get like a 2-for-1. We're going for that chest fly, and I'm adding in a bridge. With your bridge, you have an option of incline. So what I mean by that, without the chair, is hands and weight and bridging up. If you don't like it, just choose either bridge or the chest fly. I'm gonna put my heels up on my chair. I wanna make sure my knees, hip, feet are all in a line. I'm not to a swivel, okay? I'm gonna put the weights in my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and just extend back just a little bit. And I'm gonna lift up, squeeze my butt to the top, feel that hamstring, feel the butt, feel the low back, work the chest. Excellent job. And we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, feeling the hamstrings, and 1. I'm going to keep up my hips. If you can, do so. If not, set them down. If it's burning, just set it down. If it's like burning, but yes, you want to power through, try it out. I'm going to just do the arms for another set for 10, 9, 8, keeping the hip up, 7, 6, 5, feel that chest, 4, come on, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to set my legs down. Now, you have options. You can use the chair and do like one leg up. You can go tabletop with one leg up. You can put the feet down. So again, when we move our feet around, it's going to get the lower ab in a different way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go, this is an option too, keeping the weights in hand, or you can set it down. I'll try setting one weight down and just holding on to my one weight, and I'm going to hold on to the 2 heads of the dumbbell. So I'm going to draw my arms as far back as I can. So not everyone has the same range of motion. Maybe you can't touch the ground, that's okay. And then I'm going to lift up. Once my weight is in sight, I'm going to breathe out, tuck in the low ab, and come up for my crunch. And maybe your crunch is a full-on sit-up, or maybe it is just a crunch. Okay, I can only do like a couple sit-ups, and then again, it becomes too much about my back, and I'm just going to go to a normal crunch. Here we go. Do what you can do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, do your best, 2, add one more, and 1, awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead now, again, I can either keep my legs on the chair, like tabletop, pull them off the chair as tabletop, or straight up. I'm gonna have my hands here, and I'm just pulsing out, reach, reach, reach. 2 weights in hand, 1 weight, no weight, whatever you can do, let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, now this is a bonus, because I just thought of it to add in. It'd be cool at the end. You do not have to do it though. I'm gonna open, close, open, head down, close, come up, crunch. Do 10 of these to end it for 10 if you can. 9, breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and again, this was a last minute addition, so do not feel bad if you can't do it. Last one, last one. Woo, good job. Okay, so I'm gonna start off stretching out, but really quick, I'm just gonna set my chair away a little bit, and I'm gonna move my dumbbells out of the way. And then I'm gonna start stretching, and how I will stretch is hands over the body, legs out straight, and I go long body. I want my hips to be square to the shoulders, okay? Not off to the side, make sure that's there. Hands overhead, long, 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 long legs. Continue to breathe. Good workout today, excellent job. Take a deep breath in, release it, hug your knees in. Excellent. So when I hug the knees in, I want to pull them in as tight as I can. Now I'm going to take a really deep breath in. I'm going to release, lighten up how tight I'm holding the legs, and then draw circles. So this week we have class on Wednesday, and then we take off Friday for 4th of July. So happy 4th of July in advance. Switch direction of your circle. So again, one more class this week, and then we will take off Friday. Okay, I'm gonna go palms down, knees bent. I'm gonna drop the legs side to side. And you're gonna try and keep your hands on the ground. I don't have that flexibility in my abdomen right now, so you try. Good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead. I need to grab my stretching strap, but maybe you don't need to. So you're gonna go right into your stretch, holding right here, okay? Good. So I have my stretching strap in hand. Or your hands, you stretch out the back of the leg, nice deep breathe in. Point the toe down, continue to breathe. Point the toe up. Circles for the ankle joint. So your toe is going to draw these awesome circles, moving that ankle. Good range of motion for that ankle joint. Go for your best range of motion. Switch direction. Fantastic. So now I'm going to go ahead and do opposite arm, grabs the leg, same side arm down to the ground. And I'm going to pull that leg across the body, straighten the leg, then point the toe to the face and breathe. Release that. Switch the legs up. Other leg can be bent or straight. If you're using a stretching strap, I'm going to just put it like a couple inches below the ankle. Point the toe down. Lift the toe up. Circle for the ankle. Switch direction of your circle. Opposite arm grabs the leg, same side arm down to the ground. Bring that leg diagonal across the body, stretch it out, and then I'm going to point the toe toward the face. And it's just a little movement because it is hard to get this toe bent when it's in this position, but I will feel it along the side of my legs, up towards the glute. Continue to breathe and relax. Excellent. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to go ankle to the thigh, and you could sit up and hold it, or you could slide the hand in and hug it in. Up to you. Either way, breathe. Stretch it out, breathe. And I'm going to switch legs, ankle to the thigh, and again, sit up to you, or hug it in. Slide the hands in through the leg, thread it. Continue to breathe. And relax that. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to roll my body up. I'm going to extend out my legs. I prefer you guys to keep your legs together and then reach down for your ankles, your calves, whatever. I'm losing that range right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just separate just a teeny bit. And then I'm going to reach down. And this is going to stretch the back of the legs and the low back. Continue to breathe. Okay, so now I'm going to do soles of the feet together. Right here, this may be a good enough stretch for you. Stay here. If you want to add more, we want to go ahead and kind of push down with the elbow as we tilt forward in the hip. That's an option. We can also make this harder by extending out the legs nice and wide, walking the hands out, and putting a bend in the elbow. Only bend down to what you can control. If it's uncomfortable, don't do it. Challenging, maybe yes, but not uncomfortable, okay? I'm gonna go onto my stomach. Now for you on your stomach, you might be able to lift up straight arms and do a nice extension through the abdomen and low back and get your cobra stretch. I'm down to forearms at this point. Continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in, release, and press it back to child's pose. I'd like you to keep your knees hip width apart. Drive the butt back. Walk the hands out. And the idea is to melt down into the mat. Relax that upper body. Relax the low back and glutes. And deep breathing for 3. Slowly come up onto all 4 core. Take a step forward. Drive that back hip flexor forward. Gain that stretch in the back hip flexor and quadricep. You can make this one harder. You do not have to. I'm showing harder now. Do not feel pressure. Continue to breathe. I'm going to release that. All 4 core. Step it forward. Drive that hip flexor forward. Continue to breathe. Slow release. Make sure you're not going to trip on your mat. Stand your way up nice and slow. Shoulders are backing down. One arm up. Continue to breathe. Reach on down. Great. Coming back. One arm up. Reach on down. Coming on up, shoulders are backing down, one arm across, breathe. Switch it up. Elbows up gently. Switch it on up. Shoulders backing down. We need to go for chest. I'm going to go fingertips to the ears, elbows back. I start to get almost a low back arch extension. I'm going to extend my arms. Make sure you're breathing. Thumbs go back. I'm going to round that spine, round in for a hug, slowly drop down, spinal flexion. Slowly now, stack your vertebrae one on top of each other, all the way to the top. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders back and down. Tip the chin. And we're now side to side. I come up, I have slack jaw, I look over my shoulder. Other side. Back to neutral and then up. And back to neutral. Awesome job. Good workout today. Thanks for doing it with me. We'll be back on Wednesday, so have a good rest of your day. Thank you, guys. Good to see you, Carolyn. Good to see you.